Tesla may be removing some more big features on the Model 3 and Model Y, and let me tell you right now, people are going to be very, very mad about this quote-unquote upgrade that Tesla is planning very soon. Should you buy a Tesla Model 3 or Model Y in 2022? Should you take delivery if you've got one on order? Or should you wait maybe until 2023 for when these big new features finally come, because it's going to be such a game changer, it's totally going to be worth the wait. Maybe we even see some big new discounts that come to all Tesla vehicles too very soon. As we begin to sort of wind down in 2022, Tesla is ramping up in many different big ways. There's a lot of big new features and big changes on the horizon, and a lot that you need to know about if you're looking to buy a Tesla right now, if you've got one on order and you're looking to take delivery, or if you're just a Tesla owner wanting to know what's coming next. I've got a lot of news that you need to know about, so let me break down the big new features, some huge software upgrades coming, basically everything you can expect from Tesla before the end of 2022, and let's sort of answer the question. Should you buy a Tesla Model 3 or Model Y right now? I don't know. It's a little complicated, so let's dive in and figure it out together. And a huge thanks to MAGBAK for sponsoring this video. Their Tesla wireless charger is custom designed for the simple, minimal interior inside of your Tesla. It blends in so well, it is eloquent, and is just a dream to use. I love this thing so much. It's what I've been rocking in my Tesla for the better part of 2022. I'm gonna tell you all about it and why you gotta pick one up for yourself in just a moment. The Tesla Model 3 and Model Y are flying off the production line around the world right now from all the different Tesla factories, and that is for a lot of good reasons. These are two amazing cars that are seeing unprecedented demand around the world, and if you're looking to buy one and you keep an eye regularly on the Tesla website and those sort of estimated delivery windows, you might think that right now seems like a pretty good time to get your car and you sort of hopefully take delivery before the end of the year-ish, right? Well, that might actually be a mistake. There are a few reasons you shouldn't order right now, or maybe some reasons you might even want to refuse delivery, and some things to consider before you buy or take delivery of a Tesla right now before the end of 2022. Now, the first reason you might want to consider waiting to take delivery or place your order is for the wider availability of the standard range Model Y. This is the cheaper dual motor variant that Tesla is building at Giga Texas that offers a bit less range, but also a bit less on the price tag side as well, coming in at around $66,000 as of right now, which is a few thousand cheaper than the long-range Model Y. Right now, this standard range Model Y is only available to certain customers. There's really no way to officially order it on or off the Tesla website, though I'd expect this to change sometime soon in the next few months as sort of delivery estimates cool down and we get a better supply of Model 3 and Model Ys. Then we should see this on the Tesla website, very soon. If you're particularly got your eyes on a standard range Model Y, definitely wait a little bit longer so you can actually officially order that car and save a few $1,000s too. Now, the second reason you may want to wait is for some of the big rumored upgrades that have been steadily leaking out from Tesla for the last few months. Admittedly, I'll just be upfront about this, we don't know when they'll be coming, but we've seen leak after leak of some pretty big new features coming to both the Model 3 and Model Y, and sort of all these put together could lead to a really sweet 2023 model year upgrade with lots of new features sort of under the hood, so to speak, and then in the cabin and readily available, and some big cosmetic changes too. These would include some new hardware like improved repeater cameras for better autopilot and full self-driving control. This could mean a powered trunk, which would be really awesome to see. Some new colors, maybe even a new steering wheel with no stalks, maybe even a second display. That's been a rumor as well. We've seen some hardware leaks on that. Tesla is known for dropping some huge upgrades all at once. Sometimes they go piece by piece and sometimes they just drop everything in a big refresh. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if we get sort of a surprise announcement of a mid-cycle refresh or a 2023 refresh that gives us a bunch of new features on both of these most popular Tesla models. Now, specifically, I know some of these features are a little controversial. For example, the steering wheel, Tesla removing the stalks and just going with sort of a touch-based button system on a steering wheel is definitely a little controversial. Some people love that or hate that. So if you're not a fan of that, maybe it's actually worth ordering now and not having that be a possibility on your car. But there are some other things that could be really good upgrades. The improved repeater cameras, like I mentioned, could give you better autopilot and full self-driving support. The second screen option for the Model 3 and Model Y, that could be really cool. No word on what that could be, but that'd be awesome. And then I know a lot of people want new colors. Tesla hasn't changed up their color offering in quite some time. It's been years. So if you are looking for new colors, there are 3 we know of from Giga Berlin that should be coming around the world very soon. That would be sort of a new red maroon color, sort of in the style of Elon's personal Model S. We should be getting a new sort of ocean blue, and then also a new sort of silver metallic color as well, sort of a throwback to sort of what we had a little while ago. So those 3 new colors we've seen leaked should be coming as some new upgrades very soon, hopefully around the world, to the Model 3 and Model Y, and maybe the S and X as well. All right, now before we continue, I want to tell you guys about my absolute favorite accessory that you need to have if you own a Tesla, or if you're looking to take delivery of a new Tesla, if you got one on order. This is a day one must-have accessory you need to have. It is my favorite Tesla accessory, and of course, it is this super sleek, beautiful wireless charger specifically made for the minimal interior inside of the Tesla, and of course, it is made by this video's sponsor and a company I love to work with, and that, of course, is MAGBAK. The design of this is super sleek, it's super premium, and it's also really easy to install inside of your Tesla as well. MAGBAK includes a really nice long cable, so you can easily tuck this sort of in the crevice between your center console for a really nice clean install. Gonna have plenty of cable to work with. And also there's some built-in 3M adhesive on the back. You peel it off, you put it right in the corner of your screen, and you're good to go. Putting your phone in the perfect position that is still super accessible to you if you want to have Google Maps or Waze open while you drive, but also still giving you full access and full control over your main Tesla screen, so you can see the speed, you can have media control, all that fun stuff that you can only do on that main Tesla display. Also a nice little perk here, you have easy access to Face ID when your phone's in this position, and a great position for having a FaceTime call, maybe while you're in park waiting to pick up your takeout food. And one of my favorite features here is that this MAGBAK wireless charger is harnessing the power of MagSafe technology, so you can easily attach and secure your phone, and also have it charge wirelessly with 10 watts of Qi wireless fast charging. And if you're in the market for a good MagSafe case, MAGBAK has got you covered in that department as well. They have got an excellent curated collection of cases that are going to give you some great protection for your phone, also while being sleek and stylish as well. And they've got cases for a variety of phones, including the all-new iPhone 14 lineup. So whether you go iPhone 14, 14 Pro, 14 Plus, either of the 4 phones, they've got you covered with an excellent selection of really nice cases for the iPhone 14 as well. I've said it before, I will say it again, the MAGBAK Tesla wireless charger is my favorite Tesla accessory that I own. You've got to have this day one in your car. I really love this, and I know you guys are going to love it as well. And also, I'm a huge fan of the MAGBAK cases as well. If you're looking for a really good MagSafe compatible case for your phone that's super sleek, gives you great protection, but also looks really good, the MAGBAK cases are the way to go, especially if you just picked up an iPhone 14. Make sure you grab a case and grab that case from MAGBAK. So again, if you guys want to check this out, learn more and pick one up for yourself today and give your Tesla a much needed upgrade, hit the link right down below to learn more about this beautiful, super sleek MAGBAK Tesla wireless charger. Now, what's particularly exciting for current owners right now watching this video is software updates. I do want to mention that there are some big software updates in the works and coming soon, and surprisingly, I want to say over the last couple of weeks, there's been a steady stream of some really good updates coming from Tesla that fix a lot of issues. We've got new minimization in theater mode. We now have the ability to move the blind spot camera software. Lots of nice features coming in with software updates, and Tesla is working on more before the end of the year. What I've talked about a lot, and what I will say again, it's a rumor for 2022, is Tesla launching their own official app store. Of course, if you didn't already know, there is no CarPlay, there is no Android Auto, but there is code that is leaked and rumors that have emerged that Tesla is working on their own app store. And there have been rumors that we could see this before the end of the year, but we just don't know when it is coming. It has leaked before. Tesla themselves have leaked this is in existence. We saw a Zoom app leak from them in a video, so we know it's coming, but we just don't know when. So keep an eye out for a Tesla App Store that is still in the works to be one of the next huge upgrades coming to Tesla vehicles. I also should mention that last year, we got the holiday update, which was version 11, which sort of gave us a fresh new design. Could we see that this year? Well, we really don't know. There has been no word on what's going to happen with Tesla software, if we're going to see any redesign. Obviously, the Tesla software team has been pretty busy on the full self-driving stack, so we're not sure when version 12 is coming or what we could see, but keep an eye out for an app store coming hopefully sooner than later. And then, of course, there's the whole tax credit situation and big discounts. And look, right now, we just don't know the specifics enough for me to give you an answer one way or another. There is a ton of debate in the comments on this video down below and on Reddit and other places about whether you should place an order or you should delay your order or delay delivery. We just don't know the specifics. If this tax credit is a make it or break it thing for you and you really want to, factor that into your buying decision, then I'd certainly wait until 2023 to see what Tesla does. You can always delay delivery to an extent, but I don't know what Tesla's going to do about that. Look, we just don't know exactly right now which Tesla models will qualify, if they're going to qualify at all, if there's going to be certain restrictions. We just don't know as of right now. What we think we know is that the Model 3 standard range would qualify, and then some variations of the Model Y, but again, we just don't know. So if you are banking on those incentives, I would probably wait to see what happens. We should get more info in 2023, but as of right now, we just don't know. There's also been some talk that maybe due to inflation and some supply and demand things, that Tesla could lower prices on the Model 3 and Model Y, but again, that is a mystery right now. So basically, if you're looking to buy a car and you can examine your current financial situation, place an order right now based off of what we know. But if you are looking to potentially see if prices could go up, down, sideways, discounts, you might just want to wait a few more months to see what happens with those federal tax incentives. And of course, a lot of moving pieces to that. So just know that things can obviously change at a moment's notice. Next up, let's talk updates and accessories. Now, the Tesla ordering process is pretty streamlined. You jump on the website, you choose your model, your colors, your wheels, interior color, all that stuff. And that's all easy. But I do get the question often about upgrades and accessories and what is actually worth it. So let me give you my thoughts on that real quick and some secrets that you might actually not have known. So first, let me say this. There's been a lot of confusion about full self-driving and enhanced autopilot and autopilot. Now, to be clear, all Teslas come with autopilot as a standard feature. That is coming to you at no additional cost. There's also enhanced autopilot, which gives you some added niceties like navigate on autopilot, auto lane change, smart summon, and auto park. Those are what you get right there, right? And those are coming as nice features, but $6,000 is the price tag of that feature set, and it is a little tough to justify. You can do the subscription, and you can save a lot of money and get way more flexibility. And in a lot of ways, the math on that just makes way more sense than spending $15,000 all at once. And if you don't know, what I mean by that is that you can either buy full self-driving and all those features for $15,000, or you can spend $200 a month and get it as a subscription service, which gets you all the same features. It's going to work exactly the same way in your car. You can even do the FSD beta. But what you do get also for that price is no commitment. You can cancel and resubscribe at any time. And if we sort of do some rough back of the napkin math on this, and you want to see the difference, you'd need to use full self-driving, those features every single month for over 6 years, 75 months, in order to make it worth it. If you don't use it every single day for 75 months, it makes a whole lot of sense just to do the subscription and then use those features when you want to and then cancel anytime. Like, for example, I know many people who don't really need those features on a daily basis, but maybe once a month to try it out, or maybe they want to go on a road trip. $200 is way easier to justify in that sense, and you get all the features than having to pay it and then maybe use it or maybe not use it. Also, if you just don't keep your car for 6 years, then it might not be worth it also in that regard. And then the resale value, full self-driving doesn't really give you back your money in that sense. Not always proven to be the case. So if you are considering full self-driving, I would definitely recommend looking at the subscription offering and doing the math on that than paying the $15,000 and getting it. And again, remember, it's just tied to your car, not to your account. So when you sell your car or the car gets totaled or whatever happens, you lose that anyways. So just sort of keep that in mind as well. So I'm curious, guys, what are your thoughts on all of these big 2022, 2023 upgrades? If you have a Tesla on order, are you going to take delivery before the end of the year? Are you going to wait to see what happens next year with tax credits and incentives and stuff like that? Or do you think that if you're going to wait, you're always going to be waiting for the next big thing because we never know what's going to happen? Also, what would you guys like to see from Tesla in 2023? What upgrades would you like to see? What new features would you like to see? And in terms of software updates, What new software update feature would you like to see come to your car in the near future? Let me know down below. As always, I appreciate you guys watching these videos. Thank you so much. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you all in the next one.